today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 12 of the NFL.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Browns take over.
Here come the Browns on offense with Baker Mayfield, the former #1 overall pick at quarterback.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. First down, Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burgess.
Mayfield's pass. Complete.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
32-yard line.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 56 yards. On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Well, he's the #2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to #1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
49-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They give to Chubb out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Here's Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Mayfield sacked.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And they're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Number 10.
They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Browns 3.
Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So who saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet? Probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
Man.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Got an open man, that's David Njoku, the tight end.
Love's pass.
The numbers for Njoku from a week ago, 6 catches, 56 yards.
And I don't know about you, partner, but if anybody ranks me in the top 10 in anything, I'm really happy, and that's exactly where he is now, number 10 in the league in receiving yards.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play.
And it's third down.
Love from the gun on third down. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down now, it's Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Love from the gun. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
It is no good. That keeps the score Browns.
A 55-yard attempt. Normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Mayfield going to keep this himself. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield over the middle, complete. It's Burgess. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Browns 3, Packers nothing.
Mayfield now. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Maurice Hurst. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Following the interception, Love. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 6.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Now Cohen. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun. Love. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Gain of 5. 1st down, Green Bay.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
2nd and inches.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. From the gun, Love making the catch is Sternberger. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
19-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burgess. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. They go play action. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He'll find his man on the comeback route, complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. He drops this one off underneath here for Hill. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
It's good. Makes the score Browns
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started, and they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down and 4.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
5-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield, and nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Mayfield. They set up the screen to Hill. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And he completes it to Cohen. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Got a man open, it's Sutton. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. So a couple of field goals. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. On the draw, this is Cohen. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Big Andrew Billings there on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
they try again with Cohen. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large. But here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school. I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. On the crossing route, complete. It's Burgess. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That one complete to Hill. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 31-yard line. A gain of 2.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
To Donovan Peoples-Jones. That's a gain of 5.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. They'll run on first down. Rudd. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning into...
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Kenny Clark gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burgess. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. All 9 points for him coming via the field goal, and this last one puts him out in front.
All the field goals are great, But you know I'm going to get pessimistic here, right? Because you've got to score touchdowns to win games in the NFL. I just wonder if all these field goals, great now, or if they'll come back and haunt them later on.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. A pass there complete to Sutton. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 53 yards.
51, Mike 51.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Cohen. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. He's given them a little jolt, just gave them the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
Hey, watch that.
From the gun, Mayfield. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 12 yards. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And whatever adjustments they made at intermission, they're working because the first half they didn't look so hot. Now they seem to be clicking.
And you know me really well, partner. A lot of the time I like to downplay the idea of adjustments. Maybe it's just they executed better. But in this case, I think you're right on to something. They look so much sharper, so much better. They obviously saw something they needed to change, and they did exactly that.
Change is working right now. Love now to pass on 1st down. To the tight end and complete. It's Sternberger over the middle. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Love now on the slant, completes to Sutton. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18.
A gain of
13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Working out of the gun. Love. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 9-yard line.
2nd down. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
To number 85.
David Njoku. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Browns 9.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dalvin Tomlinson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
No! Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
That is caught by Cohen. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Rosas' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Browns take over first.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Love from the gun. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
His kick is good. Makes the score Packers 27. Browns.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing, Mayfield.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone and the frustration.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start with a give to Cohen. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So naturally, they will decline it. They got the 1st down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the 1st down through hard work and effort anyway? 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cohen. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Packers 30, Browns 9.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
The Browns take over first and 10.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Mayfield gets this one to Hill. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Mayfield now from the 50. His throw incomplete.
Mayfield's pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. And his throw here's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Third down and 10.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Uchenna Nwosu in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
First down, a run with Cohen. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Third down.
Operating from the gun, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defense.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Well, it was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. That's caught by Jackson. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. One last shot for Mayfield here. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Green Bay, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year, and they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. And for Charles Davis.